what you saw in the room on that day. Just a summary because of time.
What I saw was a degeneration into violence, destruction of property. As soon as I entered, I was greeted with hostilities. It was clear to me that I was the target. They did not want to have me vetted that day. And why do I say that? If you look at the schedule advertised and published, the media giving copies, you had some of the persons here who were even taken ahead of me. For example, the Honorable Joseph Bukari Nikbe. He was to have come after me on the schedule that the Appointments Committee published. They did not have any difficulty bringing him ahead of my vetting.
Did you find out why that happened? Because we were wondering, if you have this schedule, why should they vary without informing you?
Nobody gave me any information.
Okay.
Even the Honorable Akandoh, who was about to be sworn in before me, the schedule that I was given, and you heard him confirm that, he was to come the next day. That's Friday, 31st January. But they called him that he could come ahead, and he has just confirmed that. So what he said is really true, because if you look at the schedule, Honorable Akandoh was to be the nominee number 5 to be vetted the next day, Friday, 31st January 2025. And this was published, widely circulated to the media, and we all saw it. The media carried it. So as to how come, even though they were saying it was late and they were tired, they were happy to vet others who were not even scheduled to be vetted before me. They were very happy to vet Honorable Nikbe, who was, according to their own schedule, to be vetted after me. Honorable Akandoh, who was to come the next day, they didn't mind at all to put them ahead of me, and they were vetting them. I believe really, and I have sympathies for Honorable Akandoh. If I had not obeyed the chief whip and entered the room that night, I'm sure he'll have had a smooth vetting, like Honorable Nikbe was. But they felt that once I have entered and I'm in queue, as soon as they finish with Honorable Akandoh, I would then take my seat. They said they would just disrupt.
Well, we cannot conclude on that.
No, but I am, Mr. Chairman, the facts are clear that these are people, according to their own published schedule, who were to be vetted before me. They were, after me, pardon me. They were all to be vetted after me. But at the end of the day, what we saw is that they made room to vet them ahead of me. No problem at all. I know that sometimes, I don't know what the exigencies were, if they made special requests. I know, for example, that Honorable Nikbe, his constituency, it will take a whole day of travel to get back. So if probably he made a special request that his chiefs have to go back, I will consider it. I mean, my chiefs will just need about 2 or 3 hours to get back as compared to him. So I can understand that. But to the extent that they were, making room for others, and then just upon seeing me, they engage in those hostilities. What I saw clearly was an attempt to totally disrupt the proceedings, and they actually proceeded to disrupt the proceedings. I heard the minority leader say, actually threaten the clerk, Madam Gifty Jage Goba, that she dares not swear in Honorable Akandoh, that if you did, you will see. You are a partisan clerk. I heard these words clearly. You are a partisan clerk. Don't swear in Honorable Akandoh. If you dare, you see what I will do to you. Naked threats. And then he got up. The chairman was screaming, order, order. They undermined the authority of the chairman, the Honorable Bernard Ahiafo. They even pushed him aside. What I saw, and I'm sure the videos will confirm that, his table and his mic was forcibly taken out, and then they descended on the tables, and I heard the chief whip. The chief whip was the commander-in-chief of the chaos and the violence. He was directing them what to do.